Hello, good evening. We're going to discuss PinoyAthletics Pangasinan Allcomers 3, which will be staged at Lingayen on September the 17th. The entry fee for this event will be 150 pesos per athlete. Email entries to PinoyAthletics@gmail.com. The deadline for the event will be September the 10th. And before we continue this presentation, I will just remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com, PinoyAthletics20, for more great updates on athletics news, training, videos, and insights into Philippine athletics. And regarding this event, so what are some of the perks of attending this event? Well, firstly, as displayed on the right, 3 dormitory accommodation for up to 300 entries, a low-cost entry fee of 150 pesos, which compared to other events like road running and other athletic competitions is on the cheap side of things. No antigen is required. Vaccination cards will be sufficient for the event. A good level of competition, which we'll be discussing further in this presentation. Singlets from Massive Sports for the winner being defined as the first place overall in each event. And this can serve as a tune-up for the Batang Pinoy, which will be held in Vegan in December for the younger athletes. And how to enter the event? First, read the guidelines, which are on the PinoyAthletic website. Link will be provided. Make payment of 150 pesos to the following GCASH account, which is also up on the website. The entries strictly close September 10th. And also more requirements for the meet. Send events and team lists with proof of payment, proof of COVID vaccination. That can just be like a scan or a cell phone photo will do. Sign a waiver for the event, and email it all to PinoyAthletics@gmail.com. Okay. The event has now been green lighted by the local government or the province of Pangasinan. We would like to sincerely thank Governor Raymond Kiko III and the officer in charge of the Don Narciso Ramos Oval, Leopoldo Arnis, for their support in improving our event. Why purposes of this event? Firstly, to promote regionalization in Philippine athletics away from a centralized system. Serve as a tune-up, as mentioned before, for the Batang Pinoy for athletes born in 2007 and after. Provide more competitions in the Philippines, especially in the regions. Get athletes interested in sport, especially in light of coming out of the pandemic, especially from the province of Pangasinan, and preparation for PRISA and other leagues. When is the event? The event will be limited to one day on September the 17th, 2022. It will be a whole day event. Due to the number of events, it will take up the whole day. It won't be a half day or a few hours event, it'll be the whole day. The schedule will be released on September the 11th, and as mentioned, entries will strictly close on September 10th. Where is the event? Here's a map of a crude map of the northern part of Luzon, and where exactly is Pangasinan Lingayen. It's in the north of the country. The event will be held at the Narciso Ramos Oval in Lingayen in the province of Pangasinan, which has hosted in the past national championship events. And as mentioned earlier, there is dormitory accommodation for up to 300 participants. Who? Okay, so the event coordinator is Mr. Dante Camaso. The meet manager / encoder is myself, Enzo Williams. The registrar for the competition secretariat will be Ms. Kimberly Moneda. It will be open for all athletes who want to join, either foreign or local. Open is 2004 before. It should be, that's a typo, it should be 2004 before. Youth is 2005 and after. Masters, possible. We've had several requests to have a masters division at this event. This is possible based on the number of entries that we get. We'll definitely consider it as long as we have the entries to hold masters events. As of now, there's been quite expressive interest in this event. We already have around 100 entries at this point, and we're expected to aim to get close to around 200 entries for this event. Invitational letters have been sent out to various LGUs, schools, and clubs, and we are more than happy to send out more invitational letters on request. Just email us the details of who you want it sent to, their title, their organisation, and their office address to PinoyAthletics@gmail.com, and we will try to have those dispersed as quickly as possible as we are now closing towards our deadline for this event. I'll advise that Pinoy Athletics is in no way, shape, or form affiliated or associated with the PATAFA or the Philippine Sports Commission for the public's information, to distinguish us as a distinct entity which is not under the umbrella of either of these associations. So there is clarity and no confusion in regards to, no confusion created in regards to distinct representation. Okay, how? Okay, so this event, we'll be using video software timing, so it's more accurate than hand timing, but not obviously as precise as fully automatic timing. We will have technical officials at the event, hence that is the main reason why we charge an entry fee, is to cover the cost of these technical officials. There'll be no medals at the event, but Massive Sport will provide a prize singlet for the winner. No medals, obviously, is why we are able to charge a lower entry fee, due to medals would be driving up our cost of our event. And also, it's not a championship event, so we didn't feel the need to award medals, as it dilutes the value of medals by having them at every single event. Certificates for participants and certificates for coaches and officials upon request will be provided. What events are we having? Okay, so these events will all be played, and the schedule will be finalised on September the 11th, the day after the closing of the entries, along with the technical officials lists. The events we will be having will be both for male and female categories, and youth division subject to number of entries. I mean, if we have we need at least 3 athletes in an event to form a youth division, otherwise they'll be playing in the open category. The following events will be played at this event: 100, 200, 400, 800, 1,500, 3,000 meters. I'll just have to fix that. We will not be having a 5,000 meters. We will only be having a 3,000 meter for all grades, a 3K walk, long jump, triple jump, high jump, 4x1 and 4x4. And they will not be mixed relays. They will be gender-based relays for 4x1 and 4x4. Okay, full guidelines can be found here at PinoyAthletics.info with the Pinoy Athletics Pangasinan Allcomers 3 list, and that has been stuck to the front page as one of our featured posts. Also to be posted here eventually will be the officials list, the schedule, the entry list, the results, the videos, and the media releases. And that's all. So in regards to our presentation, we will be having a managers meeting for the confirmed entries, along with the announcement of the technical officials and the final schedule on September the 11th. Okay, so thank you everybody for for your time tonight, for listening to this short announcement, and we look forward to seeing you all there. Thank you and have a good night.